Hi everyone, it's Miss Diana, and today we're going to be running parts of an item expressive. So I have here my dog. One of the items that we do use very frequently is dogs, but you can use your pet, a dog or a cat. And we're going to be running this expressive, okay? So your child, when you point to the parts of the item, your child can be able to say what that item is. So I have a treat so she could be a little bit more compliant. So what you will be able to do is you can ask your child, so you could say, "What is this?" And they can say, "Ear." You can point to your dog and you can say, "What is this?" And they could say, "Nose." And then you could point here and you say, "Come on, here. I know you want a treat. A little, come on. Oh, we're almost done, love." Yeah. You could say, "What is this?" And they'll say, "Mouth." And you can point here, "What is this?" And they can say the eyes. And remember, always praise them for every correct response. You can also point and say, "Oh, what is this?" And they'll be able to say tail. And you can point, "What is this?" And they can be able to say paw. Okay, so you can run, if you have a pet at home that you can use, and your pet will be very compliant with you, you can use your pets. Okay, I'll give her a treat because she was very, very good. Here you go. Good job. You did a good job. I'll be showing you the next items. Another item that you can do is the computer. You can go over the parts of the computer. And you can ask your child, "What is this?" And they can be able to tell you, "It's a mouse." And then you can ask them, "What is this?" And they can be able to tell you, "Keyboard." You can also ask them, "What is this?" And they can tell you, "Monitor" or "Screen." Any acceptable answer. Okay, so the next item that we will go over is the parts of a shoe or a sneaker. Many of you have this at home. You have your children's sneakers. You may even have sneakers yourself, and you can run this program with your child. So since this is expressive, your child should be naming the parts for you. So if you point here, and you could say, "What is this?" And they should say the sole. And you say, "All right, good job." And then you can ask, "What is this?" And they can say, "That's the tongue." And you say, "Good job, that's awesome." And then you can say, "What is this?" And they should be able to tell you, "Laces." And again, you would reward them and say, "Awesome job, you did good." Okay, so this is another item that we can do, is running the parts of an item of a bicycle. So this is running expressive, and you would say to your child, "Come here, my helper." "What is this?"
Tire.
Right, or a wheel. "What is this?"
A wheel.
A wheel. "What is this?"
A seat.
A seat, that's right, good job. Oh, this is a tricky one. "What is this?"
Pedal.
A pedal, that's right, good job. "And what's this?"
Handlebar.
Those are handlebars, nice job. The next item that we're going to do is a car, and you can ask your child to name or label the parts of the car. So we can say, "What is this?"
Tire.
That's right, it's a tire, good job. "And what's this?" The door. "What is this?"
Window.
The window, good job. "What's this?"
Roof.
The roof, good job. "And what is this?"
Windshield.
The windshield wiper, good job. Another item that you can do is a flower. I don't have flowers outside. I don't have a green thumb, but I do have a fake flower, and we're gonna be running this outside. Okay, so you can ask your child, what is this? And they should say petal. You say good job. And then you can ask your child, what is this? And they should say leaf. And again, you would praise them and say good job. Then you can ask them, what is this? And they should say stem. And again, you would praise them and say good job. So that's how you would run parts of an item with the flower. Okay, so another item that you can use is parts of an item for a chair. Okay, and since we're going to run it expressive, your child should give you the names. Okay, so you can say, what is this?
A seat.
Good. And what's this?
The back.
The back. And what do you call this?
The legs.
Those are the legs. Good job. Okay, everyone, another item that we can do is parts of an item for the bed. And you can ask your child the parts of an item for their bed. So you can say, what is this? And they should say headboard. If in any case they cannot recognize this as a headboard, you would do an error correction and say, what is this? This is the headboard. And they should repeat headboard. Okay, this is a commonly mistaken item, but you know, it's okay. You do an error correction and eventually they'll get it. Then you can say, what's this? And they should say pillow. And then we can say, what's this? And they say blanket. And then if your bed has a footboard, you can ask, what's this? And they can say footboard. This will be nice to incorporate while your child is making their bed. It's a chore for them that they can do, a responsibility that they have to make their bed, and you could be assisting and overseeing what they're doing, and you can tell them, you know, what is this? You can say the parts of the bed as you're making the bed to kind of make it fun and interactive while your child is doing the bed, and you can get in a couple of discrete trials that way. Everyone, so those are some items that I had around the house that you can do. You can run those programs for parts of an item. Another common item that we do in school is we run parts of an item for a tree and parts of an item for a house. If you have a tree outside in your backyard, or maybe you're going around for a walk in the neighborhood, you can run those programs as you're doing that. And you can ask and point to the trunk and say, what is this? And they should respond, trunk. Or you can point to the branches and you can say, what is this? And they should point to the branches, and the same thing to the leaves. And also a house too. You can run the program for a house, or you can pull up a picture on the computer and you can ask them, you point to the door and you can say, what is this? And they should say door. And you can also point to the window and they should respond, window. You can ask them, point to the roof and say, what is this? And they should respond and say roof. So those are just some ideas so that you can run the parts of an item program at home.